Hey, welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. Today is November the 6th, 2019. We are halfway through this week, guys. What is good? So, I got our AF cards and our Louise Hay cards out today as well. So, I am excited for today. As you can see, I have energy bounce back today. Woo whoop! I had the opportunity to recharge yesterday, so I am grateful. We're going to go ahead and get this party started, so here we go. I, Sunshine, stand before divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting us on our highest possible path. Hey now. So, if it is your first time to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to help you there. If there's anything about this reading that does not resonate with you, go ahead and leave it here. Take what belongs to you, what speaks to your spirit. Leave everything else here because it is for another subscriber. All right. So, woo! I am very much grateful for the recharge, guys. I have to tell you, and all of you beautiful subscribers that have been sending prayers and support. I am most grateful for that as well. Thank you. Last week was a little bit touch and go. So, yes. All right. I hear the birds chirping in the background. So, all right. This is Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, guys. And as you can clearly see, we have the Four of Swords here, which talks about rest, restore, rejuvenate. Okay? And so, we get halfway through the week and we're like, sometimes kind of drained, but it's partly because we're not resting enough, right? And so this card actually showing up is that gentle reminder that we do need to take care of ourselves. There we go. Take care of ourselves. So make sure that you are taking the time to do that. If that means instead of picking up your phone to call somebody when you have 5 minutes to just catch your breath, then take those 5 minutes for yourself and catch your breath. That's really important that you are taking care of yourself. You have the parenting card that is showing up for you, and as you this has showed up a couple times over the last week, and when this card shows up, it is talking about taking care of yourself as well, because as a parent, we are taking care of our children, reminding them of certain things, telling them to do things that need to be done. And as we're doing that, because sometimes we have to parent our adults, parent our parents, who of course are adults. I'm sorry, I'm a little tickled by that one. But stepping up and reminding ourselves and others that we love, that we are taking care of, so that we're guiding them. So guiding yourself to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Really important. Okay? So parenting is not an easy job. Okay? It is not always fun, but it is very rewarding. Now, if that means parenting yourself and telling yourself, hey, sit down somewhere, sit down somewhere and rest and restore and rejuvenate. You have the elk, which is nobility. It says celebrate your accomplishments with humanity. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So when you take the time to rest, recover, restore, and you take the time to do parenting or adulting, as I like to call it, you are more inclined to be successful with the things that you would like to do. When you are tired or busy or just in autopilot, you are not present. Okay? When you are present and you show up for yourself, which means that you acknowledge when you need to rest, when you acknowledge this is a little bit out of character or offline, or you're a little bit off. When you acknowledge those things, you can bring yourself back to center, right? And when you bring yourself back to center, you are more guided and more inclined to be successful in the things that you are attempting to do or choosing to do. Okay, now you have the support to be able to do that. You will get those reminders, and I'll tell you guys that if you do not take time to rest when it is time for you to rest, the universe will sit your butt down. Okay, and when you get sit down, sometimes you get sat down way harder than you think than you would like, which means you sitting there for a while. Okay, so take the time when those signs show up for you to do it. Take time to take care of yourself. Self-care is way important. Okay, a lot of you guys have been praying for things. So you see these feathers been showing up along your path here, right? And you've probably seen them a lot more often than you are used to. Those are synchronicities. Those are signs. Pay attention to them. Part of those feathers you see in those feathers are telling you that the universe is listening to you. Your prayers are being heard. Okay, so your prayers are not in vain. You are not in this alone. You have the support that you need. Okay, so the prayer feather in Native culture is you've prayed on a feather, is tied to a tree, and the wind takes it. Okay, it's a great spirit. So if you see a feather on the ground, notice those things. Okay, take notice of it. It's a message. Okay, know that tells you that your angels are around you, as well as you seeing shiny things. Okay, pennies. Sometimes you see things in your pathway shiny that catch your eye. That is your angel saying, hey, I'm here. Now, while I was dealing with the difficulty of last week, while I was at the hospital with my dad, there was a penny on the floor in the room, and I told my sisters, like, pick that up. I was like, that's a message. Let me know that the angels are here. Like, we have our support. So it kind of calmed me down in the midst of all of the chaos that was going on. So I was really grateful for that. Sometimes we overlook the things and the messages that tell you that your support team is here, that your ancestors are here, that your angels are here, that your dragons are here. We miss those things because we are caught up in the emotions of what's going on. But know that if you see those things, the feathers or the coins or the shiny things, that is them dropping breadcrumbs saying, hey, I'm here. You got your support, follow me. But know that if you you're feeling a little bit more tired than usual, it's okay. Just take the time to catch your breath, guys. Make sure that you're getting your water in because it's really important. Okay, your body requires you to nourish it, and so you're needing to nourish it not just with the water, but nourish it whole. Okay, so what you're feeding your body and your mind is really important. Okay, so if you're watching shoot 'em up shows all the time and you're like, I can't sleep, you know, notice why, right? I had the weirdest, I woke up several times last night at various times and was kind of in awe at the the things that were showing up, and I was like, message. But know that when you take the time to take care of yourself, your health is going to improve. So the better rest that you get, your health is going to improve in that process. And again, guys, your prayers are being heard, your messages are being heard. Just know that everything is in divine order at this very moment, even if it doesn't feel like it, because sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Okay, just know that you're not alone. So we got our AF cards. Forgiveness. This, before I even start with this, I know for most of us that is sometimes a hard thing, because we say that we forgive someone. I forgive them, but I'll never forget. Here's the thing about that: holding on to it and not really that's not really forgiving if you're constantly reminded of it. Now, that does not mean that that situation was not something that you didn't want to forget, because sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to forget. But while we are not wanting to forget it, okay, you can let go of that with forgiveness, not focus on it. Not forgetting, but not holding on to the memory. And when I say that, meaning that you recognize the signs, right? So holding it just for the signs, just to make sure that you're not repeating, but not being stuck there where you can't move forward. Okay? Forgiveness is a big thing. And when you do that, forgive the situation, the people, the places, and things, you give yourself so much room to do amazing things. Okay? Okay, so this says, and this is Grateful AF, right? The third best F word in the English language, behind fuck and friend. Forgiveness sets us free, whether we are giving it or getting it. Have you been forgiven lately? Have you let something go you thought that you take to the grave? Forgiveness is a fucking amazingly sweet, right? All of those awesome F words all in the same thing. I love it. I love that one. That one's fucking amazing. Okay, so this is spiritual AF as fuck. You don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. What? Look how that is just like all together. You are hereby granted permission to forgive everyone, but still be super picky about every person you let into your inner circle. Go forth and prosper. Yes! Do you see how amazing that is when the universe is like, let me just put these two together today? Oh my gosh. I fucking love it. Okay, so I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Yes! Hey, my amazing sun rays, awesome dragons, stand up for yourself. You are more than enough. You are freaking amazing. Go shine your beautiful light today and every day. I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful reading. Okay, his reading was absolutely everything today. If you would like a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to help you there. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, and that is such a beautiful thing.